Greetings, this is Z, aka Mickey. I'm sharing this video to provide a brief review of the program Idea Mason, which is a software program for academic writing, researching, and citation and bibliography management. On the screen is the workspace that you'll see when you first open up Idea Mason. Comparing Scrivener to Idea Mason, there is no comparison. Idea Mason functions 1,000% better than Scrivener for academic writing, researching, and citation and bibliography management. The ease of flow with which you can work, it's phenomenal. You'll see during the demo. But you can easily flow between your PDFs, Idea Mason, and MS Word or whatever RTF editor that you use. Again, that flow is it's so nice, it's phenomenal. So I can't do a full review at this time because I have writing commitments, but I will highlight the best things about Idea Mason and give you a few heads up about a few practices in Idea Mason to avoid or to do somehow strategically. I hope to be able to provide a fuller review of Idea Mason at a later time, but let's get started. In this segment, I do a demo of working with images, of creating a citation, and of creating versions of an item that you've made. Alright, so to demo this, I'm going to go into the compositions. I've created a mock composition so that I can demo this. And these are just outline elements. They're not actually building a paper yet. They're just outline elements. If I want to build the paper, I have to build them with materials. This is the materials drop-down menu. You can configure this however you want. I've given the names of my materials these particular names and I've numbered them. You don't have to do any of that. You can use the ones they give you or not. So we're going to add a figure to the appendices. So I've clicked on appendices and I'm going to click on figure. Adding a figure is really easy. I'm going to name it. You don't have to name it. You simply go to the location on your computer where the figure is and copy and paste it or drag it and drop it into your material item. So I'm going to paste it here. And once it's in here, you have control over it. You can edit it, make it larger, smaller, what have you. To cite it, go to the workspace that you were at in the beginning, click on library. You can copy and paste or drag and drop. So let's say that it's, I don't know, think. I'm going to use to cite it. I copy it. I go back to the figure. And over here in the sources window, I click paste. Right click and click paste. Say it's page number 25. Click OK. So if I click here and think, then it's going to give me these options. Think in the year or just the year. If I click here, it's going to give me all those options. Different ways to cite the page. And that's complete flexibility. So say that I'm going to change this into an appendix. I pushed enter so I can have a space there. Appendix A, title of it, what have you. I could center it, and at the bottom, or however the citation needs to be, I can have a caption down there. Caption, blah, 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 and citation. So in order to add that citation, it's going to build my bibliography automatically for me. At the end, it's just automatically building it. So I'm going to save that. And if I want to change this from being a figure, it's no longer a figure now, to an appendix item, I can. Now it's an appendix item. I can save that. Alright, let's go back to our composition and see what that looks like. Alright, so there it is. I'm going to indent it. And then I'm going to refresh this so that it will populate. And there we have it. Our appendix is there. There's our citation, our source list. I'm going to refresh that, and there we go. If I look at my entire composition, it's got my outline there. And there you have it. That's how easy it is to work with images. The next thing is versioning. So I'm going to create just a material item, just make something up. Say it's a paragraph. Alright. Sample paragraph blah blah. Okay. I save it. I don't have to name it. I can give it a status if I want to, incomplete, whatever. Save it and close. No name. I'm just going to call it what it is. Alright, so now I refresh here and my paragraph has shown up. I can drag, drop, and put this wherever I want to. Say it's going to go in the introductory paragraph part. Now I can go to the material editor and I can edit here, or I can open it back up again and create versions of it. Alright, so let's say I want this to be version 1. Then I'm just going to go to item here, or where's my versioning at? There we go. View, versions, and create a version, and I'm going to name it however you want to, version 1.0. Click OK. Alright, so there it is. Now I can go to the main text and edit. I can say, you know what, I don't like that. Version 2 changed. Then I can save it. And I can say I'm going to label that as a version. I'm going to create a version of it. And I call that version 2. Click OK. And there you go. There's version 2. So now I can easily just get to all the versions that I want to see very easily. I can when I click revert to selected version, it'll put that into the main text. Main text is where I edit. And this window, there's no editing that you can do. It's just displaying. And that's how easy it is to do versions. So we've seen how we can do citations, versions, and easy working with images. It's nice.